Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love to see you back. But for everyone, I hope you've been blessed. And so this is the word that the Lord has given me. It is titled, "The enemy has overplayed his hand." The enemy has overplayed his hand. Excuse me. So for some of you, you have wondered for years maybe, or if you're in the midst of the trial, uh, why things have turned out the way they've turned out, why it seemed like the enemy just was able to just continue getting away with such evil things in the face that were to you, it was just like, it doesn't the world see? Isn't this just so obvious? This is so evil. The lies, the deceit. I mean, the enemy operates, he's the father of lies. So, but just such blatant wrongs that you walked through, and you were questioning, Lord, I just don't understand. You say that no weapon formed against me is going to prosper, and I'm more than a conqueror. And there's all these scriptures to show that He's there with you and fighting these battles. And you would question, like, Lord, I just don't understand. But He's saying it had to turn out and work out the way it worked out because He was letting the enemy overplay His hand. Basically, like Pharaoh, when Pharaoh was chasing the Egyptians, not the Egyptians, when the Egyptians were chasing the Israelites into the Red Sea, um, it seemed like uh, they had no answer. But He's allowed a lot of things in your life because the Red Sea's swallowing up Pharaoh now. Because once the enemy overplays his hand, you are not caught off guard anymore. Your discernment has grown so much that it doesn't matter what tries to get thrown your way. You already know there's nothing new. There is no shock. You can predict things before it even happens. And the enemy has now overplayed its hand, and he's got nothing left. He has nothing left to um, no new tricks. It's the same old, same old. If he's going to try to come against you, it's the same old, but you are prepared. You are well prepared. You went through that season and it strengthened you so much. It might have been difficult, but now that you're in this new season, you have exercised new muscles that a lot of people don't have, spiritual muscles that people don't have in your character, in your walk with the Lord. You, you just can't be taken off guard. If the enemy can't create anything new, right? He just copies. He copies whatever the Lord. He tries to copy what the Lord does and turn it around. So he can't create anything new. So when he comes at you with something, it's it's the same thing, but it just rolls right off of you. Um, he's overplayed his hand, and now he's got to pay back. He has to pay back what he has taken from you. And so it's just turned on him. What he thought was going to destroy you has not. It put you through the season to where you are one of his biggest fears. Uh, you may have gone through some and got some scars, but that doesn't compare to who you are now. Um, you are so much better off. You have so much more depth than you had. There's so much more patience and resilience and just a hardening to difficulties where things can't just blow you away. And what the Lord is going to do to use you in your life is just going to pale in comparison to what you went through. He thought he could stop you. He thought he could throw trauma your way, even maybe since you were a little kid, just to hit you with fears. He tried to rob you financially, physically, maybe with your health. But the Lord has just turned you around so much, and you are so much stronger mentally. You have control over your emotions where in areas in the past you didn't. And the enemy may come at you trying to trigger you, and you see what he's doing. He may come at you with flattery, um, and act like it's real genuine. But you see these things now, you discern them from a mile away. You have grown so much through that difficult season that it has built such a strong core in you that um, he overplayed his hand. He aided in creating a strong individual, and he didn't know it. He thought he was going to tear you down, but he didn't. And this is just to encourage you, because the Lord is just saying, keep going. You're doing great. You don't even realize how strong that you are, that the Lord has um, now. I want to say things that we stay knowing our strength is in Him. So this is not a getting out of balance where we're strong on our own, but we do strengthen spiritual muscles. We do strengthen our character by going what we go through and allowing the Lord to refine us in the fire. And you have done that. And now the enemy is just, he has overplayed his hand. What has he got left? Nothing. The Red Sea, just like the Red Sea swallowed Pharaoh, it is that time. And it is your time to be the warrior that you are, and to uh, trust that God is using you, and don't think lightly of it. So I hope you've been blessed. This word was just something to encourage you. And Lord, I just lift up every viewer, and I just ask that you bless them. I release the fire of God upon them, upon their lives. I just ask that you stir in them that tenacity, that enthusiasm to do your will, to serve you boldly with no fear. And we just praise you, Lord. We love you. We love you. We give you all glory and honor. We love you with our whole hearts. And we just thank you. Okay, well, be blessed.